Okay, that stream did poorly. This stream, hopefully it's better. I'm removing everything that's not needed. So only OBS, Blender, and Steam are open, but I'm gonna close Steam. Because technically I can play the Outlast Trials without Steam being open. Let's return to the trial. Move it outside. Yeah, I've been learning from a book to teach me Spanish. And the book is really interesting. It's called Spanish in 60 Days. The person who made it is La Cucaracha Sara. And she made it to pretty much teach people who are learning Spanish or want to pick it up Spanish the right way, which is not the way they teach you in schools. There are some things like common knowledge in there, but most of it's filled with like slang. Some of it's filled with common knowledge and some is filled with slang, and the other half is most likely filled with things that you probably never knew about or heard of. There's still slang, but they're like slang sentences, greetings, expressions, stuff like that. Los carteles de propaganda están dispersados por los ensayos. Which means the propaganda posters are dispersed around the trials. And yeah, my reading comprehension's good, but for like translation, it'll still like take me out a bit of time to like translate something on the fly. Like I read it and I didn't give you the translation until like 8 seconds later. Because I was still reading it to even understand. Presta atención a los atajos cooperativos. Pay attention to cooperative actions. And it's funny, atajos is actions, but I also know it as acciones. I might still be lagging on this. Oh, I'm right in front of him. Which is not good. Really? You had to hit me? Yeah, I'm just horribly lagging. We might need to play something else if I'm lagging too bad. Because, it's not gonna look good. I mean, if it's constantly like this. Really? Okay, I might need to hide someone else. reason. Bleh. Funny thing about Spanish, I'm not sure if this applies to every verb, but like any verb that ends with acción, crap, I forgot to use my healing leg, so I'm gonna be trapped outside. Damn it. I'm not gonna respawn yet, I'm gonna wait a bit.
No.
But yeah, any verb that has ción at the end. I don't know about contracción. I don't think so. But like información, contradicción. Probably an exception for that one. Información. And a few others.
I live here. Live it up.
Confirmación. Things like that with ción at the end, they can actually be turned into verbs if you just remove the ción at the end and usually add the verb ending. However, that's easier said than done because some verbs, even though they might have confirmación, información, the verb endings still vary slightly. Because there's ar, and ir verbs, and it all kind of just slightly depends. I have to be fast about this.
I can see that.
Crap.
Don't know what you are until you get there.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, but I have to be fast with this type of trial. I can't just take time dawdling about doing my own thing. Oh, that's an issue if Jaeger spawns. I'm trapped in this small tiny room. And I can easily be found. Okay, well, let's fix that. Let's do something before we're found. Is that it? No, there's one more. But
It starts talking on its own. You little shit.
the thing is, I don't know which one it is. Okay, good thing you punched me and didn't grab me. Yeah, the issue is that I don't have enough time, really. Damn it. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I found it. was also this over here. I'll take this. I'll open you. I don't know what's in here. I can open this one. Let's go. We are strapped for time in this challenge. Okay, let's open the valleys. Oh, I don't have a fire yet. Anything to light a fire with. I should be safe though when I find this. Guys, do you think he's alive? Maybe it was just ketchup here on the window.
Only those willing to purge their wealth may enter.
Yeah, so it was the scanners, but the thing about that... Oh, we're actually good. We're good here. We can hang out here for a bit. But yeah, the thing about the scanners is... Now I have an item I can't throw away, and I also have another item I still cannot throw away. It's useful for adding time to the clock. And then I'll be picking up jewelry, which is also another item I cannot throw away, because I need to eventually deposit it in that box over there. That leaves me with one free slot to hold one item. Which is very cumbersome. Unless I want to pick up every single time extender I find on the map and use it immediately. Which is not an ideal situation, really. At all. You usually want to keep one time extender in your hand when you get to around the 30-second mark. So that way you can use that time extender, and while you've already used it in that vicinity, you can find another one. It's much more efficient that way than to use one immediately when you find it. And then what do you know, you ended up using every single time extender you found on the map and you can't get any more. And you just die. We're gonna be dropping frames for a bit. Hopefully we do not end up, damn it. Hopefully the stream does not end up dropping frames. Well, no, the stream is dropping frames. But hopefully the stream doesn't end abruptly like it did past 4 other streams. So again, I'll scan it and I'll be on one of them. However, I have to give up a very important item or slot to end up picking it up. And in this case, it'll just be the large battery, because I can find batteries all over the map. I don't need specific battery. Unless I ran out or something. She doesn't apply bleed, so I'm just gonna use a band-aid. Because why not? Suck if she applies bleed. But yeah, now we have to be very fast, and I probably can't talk as much. Compared to before. Because if I talk, I'm probably gonna end up stopping and explaining something very dumb and stupid. We are on single player, so we have to find 350 instead of the supposed 400. Shouldn't open this door. I shouldn't open this door at all.
Keep you safe until you
Nice. There's only gonna be one actual gym per room. Usually, if I was playing 4-player. Because this is single player, there's only gonna be one gym, period. At any given chance. That means if it's not in this room, then obviously something happened in generating that map, and this just isn't the room to find it. But yeah, this is the room to find it. It's all good. Golden. I'm going to put gems in there. We're gonna try not to climb as much as possible. Actions, you know, that take lots of valuable time. Unless I absolutely need to climb, like there. No, I actually didn't need to. I technically don't. Okay, no. None of those are giving me room. Oh no, okay, so that's an issue. We are at 1 minute left, but we still have to find the last actual fuse, which should be somewhere in here. Because again, diffusing the... Well, not diffusing, but, you know, getting time... is important. She's in here, isn't she? I'm gonna pop this one, grab this one. Yeah, it's just a game, it's a management game. Okay, Bull is the owl. I did not mean to use that, but okay. Wouldn't mind using it. There's actually 2 more I can find here. Maybe level in here. Another. Okay, I thought there was another, but no, there isn't, just one. Here's one. We are very slow right now. In terms of making progress. Super slow. I need to be faster than that. She's here, isn't she? We have a minute and a few seconds left. Lockpicks are my friend because I can find more time within there as well. And we're already gonna have to pop another one. Again, you can only find one per room. On multiplayer. In single player it's different, it's like one every other room or something around there. The odds are horrible in single player, very horrible. See, now I'm gonna need to pick up this one. Crap, why can't I jump over? And the one over here. Right? So now I have around 2 minutes left, right? And then after I do this, I go deposit the 2 gems, but I immediately have to go find another time extender. Right after. And eventually we'll have to go inside. Which is actually going to be the worst part. But yeah, that's why adrenaline is very much needed. We have a time extender so I can kind of live a bit. Live a little. Take some liberties. I only have this one right here, so I don't have to go right away. And then we have one more that we need to get. Oh, that's good. Let's have you here. I'll get you here because I need time desperately. Nice, nice. We have 2 minutes. Extra 2 minutes. That's gonna suck. Alright, so we put that in, yeah? But now I'm immediately gonna have to use those other extra 2 minutes that I just found. Well, not exactly. Kinda yes, kinda no. I don't know how people can play this. Knowing that I have to... I have psychosis on top of this.
Ditto, here we go, go, to and fro.
I need. Thank you. Now run to the end. Immediately. Oh, cool. We have one. stairs. Well, not nice because I dropped it. I just noticed I swapped it out. Okay, my next one is somewhere over here. Oh no, I already got that one. And then these pills are technically useless. When I wake up, I will.
This is my god's boss.
Well, my mic already is kind of up. The only thing I can really do is talk louder. Yeah, I'm live. I think I'm downed. Oh no. I need to go over here to this room. It's gonna sink. Yeah. God. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of items. Yeah, I didn't exactly complete this trial, so I'm gonna just complete an MK. Oh, yeah, I'll turn the game down then. Because the game and my mic are at the same volume. Yeah, games are usually louder than me. I'm gonna try one of the MKs I don't normally run. It's just that countdown is so restrictive because you have to hold a time extender at all times. Otherwise you'll just blow up eventually. And that was a bad situation I was in because the bouncer, well not the bouncer, the pitcher was already there. At the spot that had 2 time extenders in it. Because that was a secret room, and he just went into the secret room. Because if I used those time extenders in there, I would have had 2 free minutes. I lost connection. Took the informant.
You are in control. You may now enter the trial shell. Return to yourself. Nobody can resist interrogation by torture, and any manner of death is a mercy. Microwave the informant, burst his head, and we will let you out.
Game was very gruesome. That's kind of just the charm of this game. Yeah, you should drink. Indulge and be free. I think I will actually beat this in MK. At least I hope so. Need you. I hear the radio, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. And you're here. It looks like I'll have. Damn it. was hoping to find an extra one for the informant here. But does not look like that's the case. It looks like I'll have to find him around the map 3 different times. I ran right into that one. Oh, I should probably have also grabbed the tracker, but... well... actually, I'll go back for that, because that's gonna be very useful. And then I don't know about this brick, I'll probably just throw it at someone. And if I don't find it, I'm just gonna have to run back over here. And grab these along the way.
Somebody come.
I fucked your mother! I fucked all your mothers!
Okay, you immediately found me. It's fine. So I need to be up a layer. I don't think he's over here at all. No, it's not over here. So yeah, if he's not over there, he should be over here, and he should be over here. Like, highly likely. It's gonna use this, run fast. Okay, yeah, I think I know where he is now. Wait, he's not over here? Okay, then he's on the other side then.
All I want is to be paid.
Okay, this is a predicament because I have to wait for all of them to leave. And I'm gonna waste a lot of time just sitting here.
Something extra. Little something extra.
Okay, I know where he is. Damn it. He just had to be facing that direction. I'm definitely gonna need these. So now he's somewhere on the first floor here. He could be anywhere. I don't know why, but this looks like a bug. Oh, he's right next to the exit gate. I wonder. Go figure. Wait, no, that's not the exit gate. I'm actually gonna make it this time. I'm just farming right now to try and get like the best grade possible. I didn't die yet, so I could still probably get an A+. But I got hit a few times, and I also stepped in a trap. So I'm just trying to balance that out, if I can.
That's what you need to do. Break back.
Fuck you think you are looking at me like that? Fucking thief! You? Call me impotent? Call me little? Not so fucking big now, are ya?
Got it. I think it's A+. No, it's just an A. I got hit too many times. Probably. I'm not sure. Damn it, yeah, I touched 2 damage traps. I received damage 9 times. Damn, that sucks. And I lost sanity once. But that still wasn't bad. Yeah, alright. So I'll leave the game. And I'll go back to coding for now. And I won't stream until like the next hour rolls over, so 4 o'clock. I won't stream until 4. Some of this might have been better if I just wrote my own program. People have been telling me online, like, why are you using Blender for this? Because this is not what Blender is usually for. People have been telling me instead I could write my own program instead of that. But I'm too much of a novice to write my own program. But I'm skilled enough to write in another language, programming language. Which is why I chose Blender, because it uses Python, and I'm alright, I'm decent in Python. Same for Lua. But there's no existing programs that I know of in Lua that are 3D that allow me to make something like this. So I chose Blender. I'm gonna get back to it in a second. I will be overlaying the game on top of Blender. Because technically it's a bunch of coordinates and I just have to test a bunch of in cases to see, hey, is this rotated properly or not? That's really all. And then I just have to use Blender's quaternion system properly to get that desired rotation. And that's the good thing about compilation. For my compile script, I just need to work with one rotation, the quaternion, as opposed with. Oh no, that's the good thing for opening level. For compiling, that's a different story. That's still a different story. Damn it, I have to rewrite Rails again, all over here. Because I didn't save it properly the first time. So now we get over the boring copy paste stuff. Well, after this. And then I actually need to put my head together. I'm sober again. Thankfully. The trial sobered me up. Alright, let's open it again. And hopefully this works. Yeah, it's a lot of code. It's a lot. You see it's over 1,000 lines, but it's actually over 2,000 lines. Some of it I just put together without any care for optimization. Like right now it's running super slow because it's unoptimized. And I had to rewrite this code like 3 times. I'm not even just talking about one part of it, I had to rewrite the whole thing 3 times. One of those reasons is because I factory reset my computer and I forgot to save it on a USB or separate hard drive. So I kind of just lost the original file and I had to remake it all over again. I'm gonna go to Steam. I'm gonna reset the games folder. Because something's missing from here. Yeah, if I scroll down, you're gonna see it's almost 3,000 lines of code. It's only gonna get bigger from here. I'm gonna have the game in the bottom. Like I did last time. Okay, yeah, so this is the normal, the level normally. So you kind of just restart the level. And you can see all the objects spawned in. Okay, I just fell off. But yeah, all the objects spawn in a normal level. Everything functions and works properly. We're just gonna go to this checkpoint like normal. And yeah, that's the first half of the level. And that's the only half of the level that's actually completable. So we're gonna keep this game open in the side. I'm gonna minimize it even smaller. just because I'll be going back to Blender every once in a while. When I focus it, I'll make it bigger. But yeah, if we open up the level again, no, we have an issue. Okay, with reading rails at 1670. Oh, I see the issue. Never copy paste your code. Always, well, not always write it from scratch, but usually, don't repeat yourself in your code if you don't have to. It's like copy pasting. Copy pasting is okay if you know what the code is doing. You don't copy paste something if you don't 100% understand it. Because in programming, there's like 100 different ways to get the same solution. Try and program it in the way that you think gets you to the solution. If you can't understand someone else's code before you try and use it. I'm gonna have the console open as well. And I'll show it on screen. But yeah, that's what happened. Oh, we haven't even loaded everything yet. Yeah, I think we loaded everything now. Yeah, so there are these objects over here. The issue with them is that they're not at the right rotation. And I'll now enter the game and kind of show that off. Sorry, re-enter the level and they are at this rotation. So the rail here is rotated inwards and also backwards at the same time. While the rails here are just rotated like sideways. Well, I think there's more to them. But I can't really tell. Can't prove that. But yeah, these are just not rotated properly at all. That is the right axis or so for it. I guess in Blender, well no, in the game it just shows up here as 0, 0. Yeah, if I went Euler, it would be worse. It would be an even worse fix to go through. So yeah, these would just be rotated 90. Technically, there's supposed to be 2 pairs. I don't know what happened to the other pairs. Other pair. I'm going to assume that those are not actual rails. And instead those are bars, because these are bars. While these are rails, there's a difference. And I need to fix the code because it's not supposed to be doing this. Bridges get duplicated, a bunch of things get duplicated and they're not needed. I think that's probably also why it takes forever to load up. There's a bunch of weird duplicates in here that I don't need. I'll fix it later, hopefully. But for now I just need to fix the fact that bars and rails and other things don't rotate properly. Yeah, this would have been a lot easier on its own engine. Or its own program. But actually, I'm gonna go ahead and compile this level as is to kind of show how it functions in game and kind of just how incomplete it is. So I'm gonna hit the compile button. This becomes the new custom level. I copy the custom level to Skyroll 2. And if I enlarge the game here and go inside, alright, let me fix the checkpoints. Gosh, I forgot about that. So yeah, every checkpoint has an ID. Now this checkpoint's ID is 2, meaning it's the first thing. The ball spawns over here instead of 0, 0, which is at that little red and white circle over there. And then I kind of just keep incrementing the checkpoint over and over until we find something. So here, first waypoint, 6004, that means that the gyrocopter is gonna stop when it finds the first waypoint with that same ID. So I have to make sure certain IDs match. And then 60,001 is just a buffer, meaning it's not gonna do anything when the game runs. So it's like it's treating this as like null or not a number. Nan. It's just treating it like it doesn't exist. Six. $60,006. Let's recompile for a second. Yeah, this is the custom level I'm making. I'm pretty much making this game, well, not the game. I'm pretty much making this mod so that it can accurately or semi-accurately recreate every single level in the game. But there are a few hiccups, like that little slope over there. It's kind of misaligned. But yeah, the rest of this map is unplayable because of well, actually three things. There's three things I need to fix before I can even beat this map, but there's a lot of different things I need to implement before this map can even look like the final version. But yeah, one of the reasons why the map is impossible because of this section here. We'll try and go and we can't really push or pull or rotate anything properly. I could make it that so that you could just rotate these into place. Because the one over here did rotate as you saw in the game. But that's... I kind of want to automate it so you don't have to do that. The only things you need to get in order would probably just be the checkpoints and objects that actually have an ID and work off of IDs. As opposed to having to rotate every single object, because it's not really cool. But yeah, the map is impossible because of this. I'll fall off, and I can't really push this anywhere, so I can't really pass the level properly. And let's say I did push this off. I still can't just go through here. And then even if I could, I'd fall down that little gap because the metal box is supposed to be there. Oh, and also two other things, but they're missing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be fixing today, or at least trying to fix today. The rest of my day? For the rest of my day? Yeah, for about the rest of my day, or try to. But like the other half probably won't be on stream. So we're gonna place this. We're gonna resize rotate location, drag it down by 1. Yeah, I know it's a lot of code. That's kind of why I'm separating it. So like anyone who joins the stream who isn't too tech savvy isn't getting their brain fried because I'm just coding this for 3 hours straight. No, I'm eventually gonna play a game to save people's sanity. Right, and then we'll get our rail out of here. Also reset its rotation. I'm gonna put it over here at the end. Maybe also the original rail too. So one way this rail can connect, it can't really connect, sadly. Yeah, that's not gonna connect. Alright, but I am gonna compile this and I'm gonna play the second level and see if it works. Everything needs to be reset. Wait. I'm gonna go back in. I think I just saw something for a second. Okay, interesting. Okay, so these are actually rotated the wrong way. And I can't fix that from here. I have to open the original folder or file and fix it from there. The end in Blender is facing outwards while the end in Switchball is facing inwards. Yeah, the little prongs here that kind of stop me in place right now, those are on the inside. In Blender, they're on the outside. Simple fix. I just have to go to my original file. And yes, there's a file where I keep all of these oh, my screen is blocking it. But there's that little folder right here. It's called the asset browser. You still won't be able to see it. But yeah, it's a little thing with books. It's an asset browser. And it just allows me to hold everything. It just lets me make assets in one blend file. So I can use it in every blend file that properly incorporates them. But yeah, you just have to go to the original asset file and fix this. I think it's every rotation then. should be the bends. I think the slopes, but I'll work on the slopes if I ever get to that. But for now, I'll work on the end. And that's simple, I just rotate the object that way. Well, kinda not really. Okay, and then we refresh. If I delete this, go over here, add it back in. Okay, no, it's not. Because that's still the broken version. So they delete you, and then I have to refresh. Nope, you're still broken. Oh, it's because I haven't saved the... Okay, so save you. I'm just gonna rotate the model then, instead of the actual Blender object. Yeah, that works a lot better. You're still rotated the other way. No, okay, there's technical difficulties with that. I'm just gonna restart it. Refresh it. Yeah, okay, this one's a lot more difficult than I thought. But rotating it, I'm working in a different Blender file, by the way. So rotating it, I thought when I place it back into the Blender here, the project here, it would actually work and show up accordingly. But it's not. Gosh. But on the bright side, we could technically fix. Okay, I'm not sure about this. That's a very big maybe that I'm messing with. We could end up large. Oh no, that's a barrel. No, they're only medium bars, sadly. And then even then it wouldn't work properly. Because it's still thicker than an actual rail. So bars don't work in place of rails. I actually need to get rails to work. And I could try and skip over that. Yeah, just the issue is it's not. So this rotation you're seeing right here is not how it's supposed to be rotated. It should be rotated this way instead, which of course it's not. I rotated it that way in the other file and it just won't rotate the same way over here, even though they both share the same file path and everything. I'm stumped. I'm lost. Yeah, I'm just really trying to get this to show up properly. Because it's rotated the other way. It needs to be rotated 180 degrees. in the other file, and because these are all copies and clones, wait, let me try the other method. Why are you appending? You're supposed to append and reuse data. Same should be over here. Nope, okay, that is not. That is not it. I know this issue is probably very easy to solve. We could just work on something else. Well, technically not really, because I still need to get these rotations down. Damn it. Because they're useful for other objects that might turn out the same way. Yeah, I can just keep it like this and then just work on it as if it was the other way around, even though I know it's not the other way around right now. I just think it is. Hopefully. So in game it looks like this. So my job here is pretty simple. I want to rotate you this way, which makes sense. My compiler can take care of this because it's a single rotation. Now I want to get my compiler to make sure and recognize that I can rotate this way and that way. Wait, wrong way. Oh no, okay, it was Y first, 90. And then Z? No, X. Gosh, I hope I didn't mess it up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try it with simpler objects. Because the rotations on these are already messed up, so I can't really use them properly. And expect every object to follow the same rule. Well, you can very well just break. I'm gonna have a bridge over here 2 meters apart. And we're gonna try and rotate it on the X, which should be right, obviously. And then also the Y, which should be rotated this way. I'm gonna see what it looks like in game. It's probably not gonna change at all. In that case, that means I need to, well, change something. And the code up above here. Compile rotation. Oh wait, no, we have setup rotation. My fault. We have setup rotation for what we're doing here, and then we have compile rotation for compiling. But setup rotation is for opening up a level. So here we have the default rotation, but 180 degrees, so facing backwards. And then we have 90 on Blender Z-axis and negative 90 on Blender Z-axis. That's it. That's it. That's all we have. I don't have this because I don't have to deal with it. I should write it that way so I can deal with it later on. I want to figure out how to write. Well, not write. I want to figure out how to read actual rotations like 45 degrees. Because 45 and 45 makes 90. But we still need the in-betweens. I'm gonna play something for a bit. Then I'll get back to this, but I'll probably end up ending the stream at 5 o'clock. Even streaming it. Go figure. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna play this until like 4:35. Yeah, 4:35. Or until I beat a MK challenge, whichever one comes first. Yeah, if I beat an MK or a 435, whichever one's first. But it normally doesn't take that long to beat an MK anyways. It's like 15 minutes. Regularly. Okay, let's spread the disease.
Sexually transmitted diseases are the secret handshake of evolutionary judgment and divine retribution. Spread the infection, and we will let you out.
Okay, that's weird. I'm just stuck here. Damn, I lost 50 seconds while trying to load in. I'm just horribly lagging. Should I really be playing this? With all this lag? I lost 2 minutes already. Or around there.
mother.
What the fuck?
Pop that fucking spunk bubble. Hold him right there, rat motherfucker. Skin. You don't fuck with Lupara. I need you to scream for me. Don't look at me. Don't you fucking look at me. Come here, slut! Gonna rip your braccioli out by the root and feed it to you.
Now I know why society had no use for you.
Alright, I was busy. Someone was at the door. And to go get the door.
Do you need some help, dear?
Alright, this one's a quick and easy one. It's just the police station. And we free the prisoners.
You are the hand of freedom. When you release others, you will find release yourself. Unlock the prison and release the guilty. Then we will forgive you and let you out.
Free the machine.
Reagents must be present to proceed.
That was quick. Oh, I didn't deactivate the video transmission. Okay, I'll try and code the rest of this for like 25 minutes if I can. Not using a rail, we're gonna use something else. Ugh. Why can't I move that screen? I still can't move the screen. Okay. I think I just need to swap it to another game for that. But it should be okay for now. I'm just gonna go back over here. Oh, there's no space left on the drive. What a predicament. I have to clear space on my drive. Yeah, the console is actually telling me that error right up here. But how does that happen while I was playing the game? Because I don't have things downloading in the background. I'm not recording a video. Hopefully not. So I shouldn't have no space on my drive, but I don't have space on my drive. And that is my C drive. The memory is slowly eating away. It's like losing megabytes per second. But this is on my E drive, not my other drive. It's losing megabytes every second. It's like 114 megabytes now. This is my C drive, by the way. The memory is just eating itself up. And this all just happened while I was playing. But I don't know what's constantly writing to it. I'm just losing space on the drive. 55 megabytes. 38 megabytes. That's not good. Oh, this might be my temp. Because things still go into my temp folder. I'll clear that out in a second. It's at 4 megabytes now. Yeah, I'm still alive, but my file explorer is eating itself alive. I'm not gonna be live for long though. I'm gonna end it at 5, the stream. Yeah, I just finished playing Outlast and I go back to coding now and it says no space left on the drive or on the device. And my C drive just went from 100 megabytes to practically 0 in 2 minutes. But the thing is, I don't know what's eating up my space on my hard drive. Because I wasn't downloading any games or downloading anything. I'm trying to fix this before I proceed. Okay, I'm in the temp folder. I'm just gonna delete everything in here. Dang, there's a lot in here. There's like over 3,000. Over 3,000 items in here. That was just 4 gigabytes. Oh, it might have been Blender's autosave. Well, I think I turned that off. And I don't know what it could have been. Okay, some of this stuff is used by OBS. I should no longer have that issue with no more space. What the hell is on my hard drive? Okay, I might just end the stream right now because I might need to just restart my computer because my C drive is taking up. So I have 3.52 gigabytes and it's dropping to 3.5, 3.45, 3.42. It just keeps dropping. But I literally have nothing that I'm installing on my computer. So somehow all the space is getting eaten up on my C drive. But yeah, I appreciate you for joining the stream. And checking this out. I need to fix my computer. There's an issue with it. Later.